Yo, what's good? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody in the battle rap community, man. It's your boy Acito. I know everybody see the news, man, about Caffeine. Listen, I can't even recall the last time I actually logged on to Caffeine and watched an event. I think it was one of those events where I think they were charging like $25 for the pay-per-view. I think this was before URL was doing direct-to-consumer on the app, but we all knew this was coming. You know what I'm saying? We all knew this was coming, man. Like, there was so much shit that transpired from the time, you know, Drake came on and brought URL to the table and did the collaboration. You had the Norbs situation, the lawsuit with Norbs. You had a lot of the battlers, you know what I'm saying, really not maximizing the opportunity that Caffeine was providing. You had some that really did and did a phenomenal job, but if you would have like asked the consensus, it's like niggas kind of fumbled the bag with that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't really put all the blame on the battlers too, you know what I mean, and the league owners, because I do feel like a lot of money mismanagement was going on too as well. Like, they were just throwing money. They were paying battlers to have Caffeine channels. Like, dudes were saying they was getting like $5-6 grand a month just to turn on the screen, just to smoke weed, just to, I don't know, like they didn't have anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't doing interviews and shit like that. They were just being paid to create a platform. So I think after a while, after Caffeine was just divvying out so much money, month after month after month, it's like, bro, we're in the red. And I always wonder too, I'm like, bro, like during the COVID era, we were getting so many battles, bro. Like every other week we had a battle, an event, you know what I'm saying? Every other week, bro. And it was so many battles happening, like back to back. And it's like, a lot of us weren't complaining because, you know, we're stuck in the house. We couldn't go outside. You know what I'm saying? And Caffeine was really providing, along with, you know, RBE and things of that nature, and King of the Dot. They were providing, you know what I'm saying, a platform for us to get, you know, battle rap. But like I just can't ignore, you know, some of the things that I remember taking place. The whole Cassidy situation and Freeway battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was I'm pretty sure that was a Caffeine and URL, you know what I'm saying, kind of told them, and then they got the okay as far as giving Cassidy all that bread just to not battle on, you know what I'm saying, RBE, to quote unquote lock Freeway battling and for the battles to not even happen. And Cassidy just got that deposit for nothing. You know what I mean? I heard that was like over like $250-something thousand, you know what I'm saying, down the drain. You know what I mean? Like all the advertising dollars they had, like the billboards and the commercials, which was good. I think they could have probably spent more money as far as like on that aspect of things, you know, than just divvying money to everybody to just have a channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's tough, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to be like, yo, you should have never did this, because a lot of the battlers were able to eat and really provide, you know, for their families and pay their bills and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's always a great look too. And I remember Beasley saying that his main goal was to get more money for the battlers. He was telling the battlers like, yo, take as much money as you can now, because it's going to run out. It's not going to last forever. And I wish they kind of would approach that with a different perspective. Is like, yo, let's treat this, you know, where it can last forever. You know what I mean? Where we could double profits and things of that nature. Could you imagine if URL and Caffeine were still kind of together? We still were getting the app exclusive joints, getting the Caffeine joints. Like, we would have definitely got Hitman versus Geechee, Hitman versus Mook. We would have got all those battles. You know what I'm saying? Plus more, you know? But it's just unfortunate, man. And I remember one of the things too, because it's funny. Remember when Drake had his card? I think it was Till Death Do Us Part, and that whole shit happened with Murder Mook and Drake, where Mook leaked. He secretly recorded a phone call with Drake, and I think he gave it to Piper Boy, and then Piper Boy put it out, and it was like a whole mess. I think Drake was trying to book Briz versus Mook. You know, that didn't follow through. Then he tried to do Easy versus Mook, it was just crazy, and it was really bad how Mook did it. Like Mook secretly recording Drake and then putting the audio out through a blogger. It was just wow. And I think from that moment, you never really saw Drake again. Like you never saw Drake stand on the stage. You never saw him really like tweet or post anything related to battle rap with URL. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but my memory serves me correct. I think that played a real significant part too, because Drake was very, very invested all the way up until that point, you know, as far as, you know, just tweeting and, you know, coming to different events and things of that nature. So I think that also played a role. And I know the Norbs situation played a huge, huge role as well. We still don't know how much Norbs got, but, you know, once they inked their deal, for some odd reason, you know what I'm saying, Twerk assaults Norbs, and Norbs, URL parts ways with Norbs. It just causes a whole chaos, bro. And then they got the lawsuit with RBE. I don't know if that has to do with Caffeine or not. Like, it's just a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit that took in place with that, man. And, you know, they were forced to pretty much close their doors, man. They, you know, I don't know if it's they filed for bankruptcy or anything like that, but they're pretty much just taking it as a loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like millions and millions of dollars, bro, that came into battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's gone. You know what I mean? Like we kind of parted ways from Caffeine probably since last year. I would say probably like early this year, last year. But it's crazy though, because I remember it was a point when URL kind of fell back, and then I started seeing other leagues start, you know, streaming their events from Caffeine. You know what I'm saying? I started seeing that too, and that was kind of dope as well, because you had another option besides Rap Grid. You know, Caffeine has their own app. You know, you can stream the app from your TV. It was that's one thing. It was very, very easy and comfortable to watch, you know, battle rap and live events. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to do much. I didn't have to log in my Fire Stick and da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, I literally could just go to the app and watch everything straight from there. So that was super, super convenient. But I don't know, man. It's like, it's a lot of conversations like who's to blame. You know what I mean? Like, and I know us as the fans, we were really critical of Caffeine too. You know what I mean? We were complaining and shit. You know what I'm saying? We were complaining. I ain't gonna lie, I was complaining at some point, you know. But who's really to blame? You know, is it the battlers? Is it URL? You know, is it us, the fans? You like what? Or is it Caffeine not making, you know, the right business decisions? You know what I mean? Like, who's to blame? I think it's just a lesson learned for these, you know, Fortune 500, but like these big companies that want to come into battle rap or come into an entertainment space and want to invest. Like, you really have to do your research. You know what I'm saying? You really have to. Just because you have a significant budget, like look at the John, you know what I mean? The John joint that they had with the mayor. You know, he's just throwing money, bro. Like, he had a budget. I believe he had money from donors from his campaign, and he was paying niggas to freestyle. He put $20,000, $10,000 on a Gwitty battle. No disrespect to Gwitty, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're just spending recklessly so much money when that money could just be, if you really want to invest in battle rap, you know what I mean, and get voters to, you know, be more, you know, invested in politics, there's ways to go about it than just recklessly just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would look at Caffeine as an example of what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of saw that trend, you know what I mean, with Bullpen and that politics as usual, even though it was a dope event. But it's just like, bro, you don't want to go down that hole, bro. You don't, man. You don't, because a lot of these guys, man, they got comfortable. They started taking that shit for granted. It was consistent money, no matter what. They knew they had a check coming in, you know, and they fighting and all that. It just really fucked the bread up, man. Do I think another situation like Caffeine will come into play in battle rap? Yes, I do. I think so. I don't know if it'll be in the magnitude of URL. It could be a brand new platform. You know what I mean? It could be a brand new platform that could, you know, come into battle rap and try to, you know, either implicate what Caffeine did or, you know, do something totally different, you know. But it's kind of too early to say, man. You know, time will only tell, man. But that definitely was a great era in battle rap, man. We got a lot of classics, man, from that Caffeine era. And thank God that a lot of those battles are on the app. They didn't just stay on Caffeine, you know what I mean? Like, they went on the app, and we can still watch those battles continuously, you know, moving forward. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Who do you guys blame for the demise of Caffeine? You know, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms at AceIsWorking. Salute to all my truckers out there. Yo, stay safe. Yo, stay cool, because it is hot as hell outside, all right? It's your boy AC. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.